Hey everyone, look how beautiful this is. I found this in my local library and the timing for me was perfect because I'm going through quite a bit of a Del Toro fascination at the moment. And this is Cabinet of Curiosities, my notebooks, collections and other obsessions. And the first part looks inside Bleak house. Please forgive the noisy cars. And Bleak house is his home / office space, and it's just a giant house of curios. It's just insane, it's beautiful. And there are of course pictures on the inside. And the second part looks at his illustrations and different thoughts on his films. So let's have a look. It's very exciting. So as you can see, it's quite a sizable book, and it's split into different sections. So the first bit is for me the most exciting. It looks at Bleak house, which is the best house in the world as far as I can see. And then it looks at some of his other films. So we have a foreword from James Cameron. Some rather interesting images. I love that one. I do apologise if there's a glare coming from the light above. Hopefully that won't be too much of a distraction. So I'm not obviously going to read all this out because we will be here forever. And we have a scene from Hellboy. We have Del Toro himself, a rather fetching looking mechanism. There are things in this, such as from Pan's Labyrinth and things like that, that I obviously recognise, but there are things in here that I don't really have any connection with. But this will provide me with a good platform for those films as I go and see them. We have another Del Toro at the top. It's not actually a significant number of pictures of Del Toro in this. Okay, here we go. So, these are the pages about Bleak house. Bleak house is the house owned by Del Toro where he goes to work, and it's basically a world of wonders. Obviously, as an ode to the original writer of Bleak house, we have Charles Dickens there. But it's basically like a giant house of curios. As far as these pictures depict, everywhere you look there is something weird and wacky and gothic and crazy and wonderful to look at, and what I wouldn't give to visit Bleak house. It's one of his notebooks there. I love these little red splashes. I love that. Apparently he lost it while he was in a taxi ride in London. Now we have a few more of these. I love that. This little kind of squishy alien baby thing. Okay, so these are, this is a look at his, a deeper look into Bleak house, and this will blow your mind. How's that, just as a teaser room? That is just... And we have just a bird. That's just incredible. Everywhere you look. Is that Winnie the Pooh? That's Winnie the Pooh. It's just so fascinating. A pair of pliers. What looks like a dragon. It is Winnie the Pooh because over there we have a little piglet. Incredible, absolutely insane, and it only gets better. Let me look at that. Look at that. Giant Boris Karloff. This is supposed to be a Boris Karloff Frankenstein head, according to the sound on eBay. So that's a Boris Karloff head there, and a beautiful walkway, and it's just, oh wow. And this is a house. This isn't a museum, this is Del Toro's workspace. It's just mental. Another waxwork of Lovecraft. And as far as libraries go, that's quite creepy. And I love it. The room's called the Haunted Mansion Room. We have a waxwork of Boris Karloff at the top here. Look at how absolutely just exquisite that room is. It's just, I have obviously Frankenstein up there, down here. Being a huge fan of Frankenstein as a story, and the creature himself is just incredible. Over here, I mean, that's just sculpture of a werewolf from Hammer's Curse of the Werewolf. Very much is a kind of Hammer horror fan's dream. Beautiful stairwell. Wow. I mean, the value on this house, the property, it must be extortionate. And this is one of my favourite bits. We have Jack Skellington. And lots of Hellboy. I'm quite a new Hellboy fan. I've only recently seen it. Okay, so we come to his pictures now. Also have this interview with him. The actual text itself is very fascinating to read, both as a fan of cinema, of everything bizarre, and of Del Toro himself. It's a bit about pre-Raphaelite and symbolist art. Different influences on his work. I love this. This is all about the ability to reverse time. So seeing things in reverse. And that's something that I always love watching. What could happen if we could turn back the clock? Del Toro with a life-size sculpture of Smaug from Hellboy. And I do recommend, this is obviously a library book, I haven't bought this. It's $39.95 is the RRP. I expect, providing it's not out of print, which I don't think it would be since it's only a couple of years old, it'll be cheap on Amazon probably. These are just incredible. Edgar Allan Poe there as well, little Holland to Mary Shelley here. Some more rather wonderful illustrations. This thing, I'm not sure what it is, but it's slightly terrifying. It's like a baby chicken thing, and I don't even know how to describe it. Del Toro hard at work. And a beautiful double page picture with all these little fake blood splats. Such visual beauty. See, I'm a writer, I use my words. I have no physical, visual, artistic talent, so I really admire that kind of thing. Hellboy. Have his first film, one of his earliest films, Cronos. Yes, I think it is his first feature film, which I haven't seen. So I kind of read this. I skim read this because I didn't know whether or not it would contain spoilers. But I will see that film as soon as. Minute. powerful drawing, isn't it? It's great to see how we have kind of concept design here, and then something more full and fleshed out. I think the contrasts are really striking. More location shoots. The Devil's Backbone. I cannot express how amazing The Devil's Backbone is as a film. It's about these kids in an orphanage, but there's also a little dead ghost of a boy, and it's very threatening. Spanish film with subtitles, English subtitled of course, because I'm not fluent in any other language other than English. I have some words from Neil Gaiman. It's just gorgeous. And we have the design. I just think it's so stunning. I love that a lot. Blade 2. I haven't seen the first Blade, and obviously I haven't seen the second Blade either. So I haven't read this in too much detail either, because, again, spoilers. Didn't want to risk it. Beautiful costumes. So again, we can kind of see the concept and the reality. And again, rather striking contrasts here. I love this. This kind of looks like a heart and kind of looks like a bunch of grapes. It just really amused me when I saw that. Hellboy. Like I said, I'm quite a new fan of Hellboy, and I loved it so much more than I thought. He's not the character I was expecting, and I think that's a good thing, because I thoroughly enjoyed it, so for me it's a good thing. Now, he's not my favourite kind of superhero character. I'm still a Batman girl, but One Perlman. I think it was a very visually striking film. And the story, the plot was actually great. Hellboy's dialogue was something I particularly enjoyed. And again, we have the concept and the Hellboy. And the glasses on a bust of H.P. Lovecraft, because that's something you see every day. Definitely can't wait to watch the second Hellboy film. I like those images. I like them a lot. Poor thing, he looks so upset. Also, how adorable. Why did nobody tell me? Baby Hellboy is precious as anything. they would make fantastic tattoos too. Not that I'm going to get it done, but it would. Pan's Labyrinth. Okay, I'll be honest. I reviewed Pan's Labyrinth about maybe a year ago, give or take, and I didn't like it then, and I'm still not really that bothered about it. I just think for me, like, I love it. Hand on heart, adore it when fantasy meets reality. I think it's thrilling, it's fantastic, but it has to have the balance right, and for me, there just wasn't enough fantasy. But I know Pan's Labyrinth is such a powerful film, and a lot of people really love it, and that's fantastic. I mean, in the imagery is beautiful, you know, this beautiful tree, obviously we have up there with Ophelia, and it is striking, but for me it just wasn't quite fantasy enough. Also, mandrakes are real. What? I had no idea. Obviously not mandrakes as in screaming. It's rather beautiful. One of the eeriest characters ever. I will give the film that credit. It is just so weird. All you do is tie its hands behind its back. There's Del Toro again. And shot from the film. Labyrinth. And what looks like a rather dishevelled piggy bank. Another range of Ophelia. This bit I'm going to skim past, please forgive me, but it's about Hellboy 2 and I want absolutely no spoilers because I'm watching it soon and this will all be fresh in my mind. Okay, I say skim past, I still can't help to stop and have a little appreciation of the artwork. It's beautiful. That looks like the Forest of Cheam. Pacific Rim. Didn't like that one. Lovely flower though. One solitary little flower. And we have unfinished projects. Well, that's a beautiful image. Can you see that? I'm not sure if it's going to be picked up in this light. It's gorgeous. Little baby. I never wish I could draw. Like, I'm not one of those people who says, oh, I wish I could be a skilled visual artist. I'm quite happy writing, but sometimes I do wish that I could actually sketch out what was in my mind. But I definitely can't. And at the end, V for Vendetta. Book of Pinocchio. Hans Christian Andersen Fairy Tales. Hans Christian Andersen The Complete Fairy Tales and Stories. Hans Christian Andersen The Complete Tales. Narnia. Clearly nothing here is realistic. And it's definitely. I thought that was such an enjoyable read, and this is from somebody who knows some of Del Toro's work really well and has absolutely no idea about some of Del Toro's other work. I definitely recommend you check it out if you're interested in slightly peculiar, fantastical cinema. It's a great insight. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you for watching this video, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.